Here we are in game 2. We are back on Belshire Beach again. Apparently, I am casting this. Hello, this is Ted.
Why, hello there.
And we're bringing you the second game between Oskar on the right as the purple Zerg and Slacker on the left as the blue Terran. Now, Sean, to the right of me, what do you think of that last game?
I loved that Nidus network, and I loved Oscar's strong Overlord play. It was really inspiring.
Even though there's a lot of laughter, it actually was really good. Those Overlords provide a lot of sight. If you know those blue flame Hellions are coming, that's half of the battle, really.
Yeah.
When they're not in large numbers, they're pretty easy to zone out with spine crawlers, with roaches, with whatever you have, pretty much that aren't Zerglings. Even Zerglings do a pretty good job if you can get them at the right time. Now, we're seeing a little bit of a more regular build coming out of these guys as they play the second round. Maybe a little bit of stream shyness as they get recorded for their first couple of games. But yeah, we've got the gas coming down on 12 for Slacker. Again, before barracks. So he's going to go for the same play as he did last time. In fact, the locations of all of his buildings are pretty much going to be in the same place. And we do have an unlimited hatch on the left. A little bit non-standard. But this is going to get scattered out. But you know what? Because he went 12 gas once again before barracks, he's not going to be able to punish this early. So, even though it's an 11 hatch, not a lot that Slacker can do about it. Debatably, though, 11 hatch, not sure if that economically actually works out to be better.
Benefits to that.
So, the extra hatch that early is going to get him a lot more larva. But he's probably not going to have enough money to support it. There's a reason that hatches usually come out around 14, 15 food. That's generally when your economy ramps up enough that you can afford to use all of your larva. Larva, big part of Zerg game. It's all about minerals, gas, and then for Zerg, larva. So if you have all that extra larva and you don't have the minerals to spend it, you probably should have spent some money on something besides being able to get more larva. We've got this Overlord back in that good position. He's going to see anything that comes out again, especially those blue flame Hellions. It's a big thing. So that hatches up now. And what do we have coming out? We've got a minor supply block for Slacker. Not a big deal as he's finishing up his supply depot now. We've got Slacker on the left. He's a Diamond product on the EU server, just recently come from Denmark to come join us at StarCraft Seattle. Doing placement matches on the North American server as Terran. Throwing down his tech lab now, going to go for those blue flame Hellions again, same exact build. And on the right, we have Oskar, the Bronze Zerg. But don't count him out with his unique plays.
Yes.
One misstep with those Nidus Worms and Hydralisks, and it's over. So here we got Blue Flame Hellion starting up. Money's pretty low. Things are progressing reasonably well compared to last game with much less supply blockage. Oh, a little bit there now that we're talking about it. Starport coming down, going to be the same kind of thing. No Hellion build. Oh, there's a Hellion. So really, when you're doing a build like Blue Flame Hellions, where you want that right when that Blue Flame Hellions come out and it's researched, is when you're most deadly. So really, that little gap in time where you're not building a Hellion actually is a pretty big deal. Not going to change the game immediately, but when all the things add up, that's one of the bigger small things that you don't want to overlook. These Zerglings kind of looking around, kind of in position to do a counterattack, but again, a very, very late metabolic boost. He's not going to have the gas in while to research metabolic boost. And really, it's going to make Hellions really hard to deal with until he gets that speed. And we've got another supply block. This is actually going to hurt a lot. Starting 2 Overlords now, and that's a bunch of time where he's not going to be able to produce any more drones to bolster his economy. And with all these Zerglings out, at this point. That's actually, you know, six more drones he could have had. He is going to get a wall of spine crawlers.
Gotta spend those minerals somehow, right?
He is not going to be damaged very much by this Hellion Harass at all when it comes out. Except, oh, the jump's coming out, but it passes by the Zerglings as they run by. He's got really good air coverage too, so he probably would have seen that with the Overlord anyways. The question is, did Oskar see it? Did Oskar see it? He's going in for the drop, and where are the Zerglings? Spine Crawler at the north side of his base, so he's gonna be okay, but that's gonna take another 40 seconds to build. As these four are gonna come in and do some massive damage. Here they come! Oh, the drones are starting to burn. He pulls them. These Hellions are coming out. Oh, they're all in a line. All there is that one drone heroically smacking them with running around the Spine Crawlers. So many drones. Oh, whoa! Oh, and oh, what's the button again for workers lost?
Control R.
16 workers lost by Oskar. That's going to put a huge dent in his economy, especially after all the supply blocks. He has the money to rebuild. Slacker getting a lot of money in the bank. He really should be dropping down some more production facilities. He's got his second command center going up. Another 2 barracks should be thrown down pretty soon. He's got a couple supply depots. There's that barrack coming up. Throw out another one. Would like to see tech on there, start researching some upgrades for his Marines. These Zerglings still patrolling the map, still no metabolic boost coming out. He's really low on money, that's the problem. After all those drones got devastated, you can't really do very much. And these 4 spine cars in front, those were 4 drones that are doing nothing right now. Doesn't have any creep connecting his bases, so that also probably was helping to why he was having a hard time defending against those Hellions. It's a lot of spine crawlers, not a lot of drones, not a lot of money. Not a lot of money means really not a lot of anything.
Well, a great way to get a lot of money is not to save up.
Well,